entered the area. Watch out, Zach.
I take her.
That was the first question she asked you?
Yeah, bro. Like, imagine you sit down, you like with your friend, your boy, and like a girl in front of you. She looks at you. She's like, "So, what's your favorite type of porn?" Like,
Jesus.
what do you say in that situation?
Brother, I can tell you why she asked that, but I mean, I feel like it's obvious.
Yeah, I know, but it was just like odd. Like I was just caught aghast.
Well, because she obviously wanted something
She
like
wanted
that.
to catch you off guard. Stupid.
But I mean, I don't think we should say
This is a
'cause your-
PG-13.
Your future girlfriend. If she hears this.
Who knows about that? You know,
Oh,
single as a tree right now.
yeah, but
So did you answer her?
Oh yeah, I did. So alright, so what I said, bro, I was like, I don't know. I'm more just kind of go to the homepage and see what's fucking popping. So
brand new but just bought it.
yeah, bro. You know, like at the homepage is like just fucking like the basic shit, just fucking they're like
Man,
trending today category or whatever the fucking
training today. All right,
Today's
what the fuck?
videos.
Tranny?
today.
Today.
He said-
TODAY.
I mean,
Okay.
Dana White did training porn or
Oh my fucking god.
whatever. Or no, not Dana White.
Alex Jones.
Alex
got caught
Jones.
watching
Yes.
Training Jones or training porn, bro. Oh.
We shouldn't bring that up on him.
Nah, bro. I stopped watching them for like 2 years because of that shit, bro.
Jeez.
Let's not put it on him. Lucy's chilling over here.
Lucy, the special guest today. We do have Noah's cat. She's actually been in like probably 2 or 3 of them already. Honestly, just
Yeah,
like
she likes to just come in here and chill.
Listen. This is very serious, and I've been needing to say this.
Go ahead.
it's not gonna be serious.
Uh,
You're just gonna take a doobski. You alright, Zach, bro? You feeling good, bro?
Shit.
Hold on a second. Alright, Zach. Fat Rippy.
Hey, bro, we were watching these videos on dead towns, and look, I'm telling you, you can literally buy houses for like $1 or $0, but they're like completely abandoned shitholes. So you would have to, realistically, you'd have to get some type of loan and rebuild the shit completely, and then rent that motherfucker out or sell it.
Oh, I've seen that video where the abandoned city with no laws. Don't play into them right now, but yeah, it's interesting. You know, imagine
Play my
buying-
favorite.
No, don't, Zach,
the hell
just
up.
don't speak after that.
Oh, on his ass.
No, I mean it's just like you hear you hear the man what he's doing. He severely just spiked my audio. Thank you for that. But that's what my boy Tristan will help me fix that. And speaking of Tristan, man, he's been fucking grinding, bro. He's been grinding on that DoorDash.
Yeah. Yeah, man, there's so many jobs where you can just drive around and like chill on your own.
I mean,
That's what I do pretty much.
if you got a car, you can kind of just get work and do it your own time. So I mean, some people like that shit.
Yeah, but then you got those car expenses, bro. That shit's gonna add up on him. I hope he's keeping up with that shit. I'm gonna have to call him and ask him.
All right, so bro, speaking of like driving, you know, because my job right now is currently driving. It involves driving, delivering stuff. I actually got a ticket, and honestly, bro, it
On
was
the
like,
job, what an L.
bro, it was like one of the most bullshit things.
Did you cry?
No, I was just
Yeah,
honestly,
he was crying, bro.
I was so like
Did you put
surprised.
tears into it?
I was so surprised and shook that I actually got a ticket because I really did not think I was doing anything
He
wrong.
was shook. He was
Were
shaking.
you shaking?
No, bro,
Why
I
you
was.
scared of the
You
cops,
can be
bro?
honest. This is where you vent.
Yeah, go ahead, Bear.
Dude, I wasn't scared, first of all. I was confused.
And shook.
So, first of all, I'm on like a highway, just bro. I'm in the left lane. I guess, you know, the passing lane. I didn't realize that, you know. All right, first of all, let me start off. I was just driving on the way home from work, out of town. And a state trooper starts riding my ass. I'm in the left lane. I like got over in the left lane and the state trooper started riding me for like 2-3 minutes and just passes me in the middle lane. And then one of the county police pulls up behind me, starts riding me for like 4 minutes, and then finally pulls me over, turn the lights on. And you know, obviously there's a cop behind you. You get a little nervous. You're like, all right, let me just relax. You know, I wasn't swerving, wasn't speeding, doing nothing wrong. I was just trying to focus on not pissing off the cop or doing anything wrong. Trying to mind my own business. And then I get fucking pulled over. And then I'm not trying to be an asshole, but this lady Came out like with hella attitude off rip, bro. Short, pudgy.
Oh,
Bro.
you don't gotta insult the woman.
All right. You know, I was just trying to give like a narrative.
Give a description.
I was giving a description. There was no malice in my voice.
Okay, so she was short, stubby, and what else?
She, you know,
And of course, you weren't judging her off that just because you saw her like that.
no. I was trying to give like
Obviously
a
not.
visual
We know
for
that.
the audience. You know, it had kind of like the grayish, but like had the orange dyed hair left over in it.
Yeah.
Bro, I mean, I don't know if she was just like mad, bro, that day. She was in a bad mood. But she just like, I don't know if she kind of turned me into a statistic and hit me for the quote of the day. I honestly like had generally no idea what she was pulling me over for.
Well, let me say, while you're in a fucking cargo van, you're in a fucking Ford Transit with the high top on it. Dually, right? Is it?
Yeah, it's
Is a dually in the back?
What do you mean?
You got
dually?
6 wheels?
No, it's only 2.
Oh.
Or it's 4-wheel.
Yeah. Never mind. It's still a big bitch. You got what? A
10, yeah. 10 cylinder.
10 cylinder.
Maybe 12.
It might be a 12. There you go.
But anyways.
It's a big ass van.
So you gotta drive.
No,
carefully.
yeah, but I was being safe, and then like, look, honestly, I have no previous record, no accidents, nothing. Clean.
You do have an accident.
No, I don't.
I swear you got into an accident with your work vehicle.
Well, no. I have
got
that.
his ass.
Yeah, on Pizza Hut.
No.
No,
I'm
no,
talking about like
it was
my
His
personal,
current job.
I'm talking about my personal record with all this stuff. The accident with that, like, I've never personally caused an accident or done any of that. None of the cops were ever involved. But like this, like,
Lying, bro.
This is a whole different story.
it's
Let's
not.
just
It's not
continue.
on my insurance. That's what I'm saying. It's on the company's insurance. So my insurance is clean record, first of all. And bro, like, she immediately just comes up. She starts bitching at me, saying that state trooper passing you was your ticket and all this. And she's like, "You did this."
Well, tell them what you did, because I don't think you said what you did.
What do you mean?
Why did you
she
get
give
pulled
you a
over?
ticket for?
Yeah, why did she pull you over?
She pulled me over, and the traffic ticket was for impeding traffic.
What does that?
Yeah,
mean?
but what were you doing that made her pull you over? Like what?
I was
She
in.
had to have said
Did you
something.
pass her or something?
No, I was in the left lane for too long, and I guess she wanted to speed past me.
Well, yeah,
so you weren't going fast.
You aren't. The
But
left
there
lane is
was-
for speed.
There was room.
Nobody on the right.
But look, all right, hear me out. It's because, like I said, I was nervous.
I
And
got pulled
obviously,
over
there's
for that
cops
before.
behind you. You try to follow rules. I wasn't thinking. I didn't even know that was a thing.
You didn't explain yourself good, bro.
What do you mean?
Because listen, bro. I got pulled over for the same exact thing. Literally, I was in the
No,
left
but
lane
listen,
and I wasn't going
Can I
fast
finish?
enough.
Let me finish
Well,
the story first, and then
okay,
we'll
go
get to
ahead.
it. All right. So, like, bro, no explanation, nothing. She says license registration. Just grabs my license, and then it's my company vehicle. I go to grab it out the glove box. There's a bunch of different paperwork and stuff. She's like, company vehicle. I was like, yeah. Just walks off, doesn't say anything. Gets in the vehicle, her cop vehicle, and just sits in there for about 10 minutes. And like the first couple minute I looked back, she had her door open and she looked up and just slammed it shut. Didn't say anything. Came back out. I just saw a piece of paper and my license, and I was like, I literally just like sat there. I was like, mouth open. I was like, there's no way. I was like, what? I was like, I generally had no idea what I was getting a ticket for. And she came up and she's like, there's 3 options you got, and then just told me that. And I was like, she's like, you have any questions? I was so shocked. I was like, no. And then she's like, have a good day, and just walked away.
Damn, she dunked on you, bro.
Bro, I'm telling you, she was just like a bitch. Just hit me for her quota. Like,
Alright.
honestly.
Well, I got pulled over, and it was this lady, and same exact thing. I was in the left lane. I wasn't going fast enough, and the reason why I wasn't going fast enough was because there was a cop behind me. And I get pulled over, and she walks up, and she's like, "Do you know I pulled you over?" And I'm like,
She didn't even ask me why.
So listen, and then she was like, "Because you were speeding, or because you were going below the speed limit." Or no, she asked me, "Do you know why I pulled you over?" And I said, "Because I was speeding." And she said, "No, you were going below the speed limit in the left lane, which is supposed to be for the fast cars, like supposed to be for faster cars." And I told her honestly, I was going slow because you were right behind me, and I didn't know what exactly the mileage was. I had my GPS right here. It wasn't showing the mileage. And then she said, "Let me see." I showed her, and I was like, "You know how there's always a mile per hour on the top right of your GPS?" I said, "It's not there. It wasn't showing up, so I was just being safe and going a little slower." And then I was like, "I just got a ticket like 2 weeks ago. I'm a college student. I really don't need this." And she was like, "All right, just give me a second." And then she walked back, came back. She said, "All right, you're good to go."
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
See, the difference was your cop was understanding and reasonable. Mine was just in a bad mood and didn't even want to talk to me.
Did you try?
She didn't even wait for my insurance, and I waited for her and tried to hand it back to her when she came back, but she just straight up gave me the ticket.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, and she's like, "Have a good day," and then just turned.
You been pulled over, Zach?
And that's my first time ever getting a ticket or pulled over for anything.
I've gotten a ticket once, but what
I
happened?
got pulled over once.
For what?
It was like when I first got my license, and I was driving down Washington, where the high school is. Right, is Washington. I believe that's the road.
Yeah.
I don't remember, honestly.
Yeah. And
I don't remember.
there's like a field right there going, like, say you were coming from 441 or 44, and you turned on that country road or whatever. I don't know the road, but I know that the road is Washington. You get on that road. Then if you're going west towards the school, on your right, there's a little field where there was a cop sitting there, and I think the speed limit is 35 or 30, and I was going 40. I was going 10 over, and I was riding with Elijah Driggers. Said his full name, fuck it. And and we were headed to Austin's house because I was throwing a party that day. This was like back in 2016. Yeah, it's like November or something.
Was the cop nice to you?
Cop pulled me over, and like I was scared. I was scared. I was in fear for my life.
Why?
No, I'm kidding. I wasn't that bad, but I was nervous, and I just handed him everything, and he saw that it was all good, and he just gave me a warning. He didn't give me a ticket, but fucking, I got lucky because Elijah had a bunch of shit, like beer and fucking
Lucky he didn't
just
get
a bunch
searched.
of shit in his gym bag in the back seat.
What a retard. Hey, bud, are you going to appeal?
Oh, I'm 100% appealing it.
You're not going to get it. You're going to go to court and try to appeal?
I
tried that shit, bro. It does not work. They do not give a fuck.
I'm not paying that ticket, bro.
Good. I appealed my ticket, and I went in there, and the lady before me, she was up there. She literally admitted to doing what she did, and then she just started crying. She was like, I have my kids. And then I looked to my left. The kids are like 2 rows above me, bro. And they're fucking laughing at her, bro. Laughing their ass off at their mom crying up on the stage, bro.
That's
up
fucked
on the
up.
stand.
Bro. How old were you?
They were like 12, 13.
Damn, that's fucked.
Anyways.
That's what you need to do.
And then the judge is like, all right, I'm going to cut your pay, and I'm going to give you extended time to pay. I'm like, oh, this judge is super cool. Wow. So I walk up there. I don't know if it was how I was dressed, how I looked, how I presented myself. Fucking judge shut me out cold-blooded, bro. And she explained the charges. The cop explained what happened. I explained my side. And then she said, well, the way the road's set up, I know the road pretty well. It couldn't have been a hill. Because what happened was, this is how I got my ticket, basically, really quick. The cop pulled someone over on the highway. It was right before the toll lane, so you know how you have to veer right on the toll lanes. So the cop was pulled over on the right. I'm on the right with him, and you know how when a cop's pulled over, you're supposed to switch lanes or whatever, or veer off, slow down, whatever the fuck. I go over the hill. I slow down as much as possible when I see him, but I don't switch lanes because there's cars in the other lane. So I don't switch lanes. I just go past them. I hit the toll, and I go on my way. 3 minutes later, I get pulled over by the guy, and he tells me this and that, whatever. I get the ticket, yada, yada, yada. I appeal it. I go to court. We're at court. That lady does her thing. I'm like, the judge is cool. I go up there. The cop explains it. I explain myself. And then I'm like, well, you saw, I asked the cop. She's like, do you have any questions? I asked the cop. I'm like, did you see me go past you? Because I slowed down as best as I could, and I didn't want to hit a car switching lanes. And he goes, I saw it. You could have slowed down, and there was no cars in the other lane. You could have switched lanes and still went to the toll booth. And I was like, don't you guys have body cam? And doesn't your car have
like camera footage?
Have camera to show me going about 40 on a 60. That's slowing down. And they start saying we don't need proof and yada, yada, yada. And I go to the judge says, any more questions? I say, I feel like we need some type of camera evidence because this is just his word versus my word. And then she goes, well,